Gavin, it's just match day one and no one will get carried away, but it was a very strong performance from your team this afternoon and the right results.
Yeah, really pleased. First of all, it's just want to say congratulations to all the supporters. They've played a huge part in us getting to this stage. I think someone said the other day about 1 minute they were watching the club in the Hellenic League and now we're in the National League. So I had two hats on today really. My first hat was understanding the passion that comes from our community, the people that volunteer around the club that put so much time and effort into it. I understand the journey and just being here is an achievement. But my professional hat is that we don't want to be here to make up the numbers. We want to be here and we want to stamp our authority on the league. We want to be competitive. We understand it might be slightly different to what it was last year, but we certainly want to be competitive and we want to be in the mix, and we don't want to just be the side that are just turning up for a good day out. So yeah, professionally, I'm really happy with today. If anything, I'd say that I think we could be a little bit more ruthless in front of goal. I think we were better in all departments on the pitch today, without being disrespectful to Eastleigh. Big, strong, excellent outfit, great resources. But for us today, we were better in all departments. We just need to be a little bit more ruthless in front of goal, because it could have been 3 or 4, in my opinion, for Nick Townsend, their goalkeepers. We know he's probably better than the level. So excellent keeper, and then they've got many players like that. McCallum, Pierre, they're really top players at the level. So excellent performance from the lads. Really proud of them. They can enjoy that tonight, but the recovery starts now, and then we put that to bed and we move on to the next one, Blackburn and then Yeovil.
And you won't want to single out any particular players because it was a real all-round team performance. Yeah,
I think there was leadership all over the pitch. For me, when you've got Shane Byrne in the form that he's in, and he's connected like he is, I think it sets the stall out for the rest of the team. Too many to mention, but when you talk about our minimum requirements of attitude and application, hard work, desire, doing a job and a half, being reliable, be efficient, be committed to what we do, they're our minimum requirements. And then if they can trust the process of what we do beyond that, then it's a real bonus. But the lads gave us everything today, and I think if they're going to be as trusting as what they were today, I think we can do okay this season. But one down, many more to come.
Been another really memorable day, but I think, as you say, it does bode well for the rest of the season. Yeah,
listen, it's the opening game. There's going to be a lot of euphoria today with a lot of clubs. There's going to be a lot of disappointment, but today is 3 points now or 3 points of Christmas. They're all warranted, but there's many battles up onto winning the war. So we found last season that if we looked after our battles consistently enough, the war would look after itself. So look, it's a battle won. We're really pleased with that. I'm really pleased with the way the players won graciously as well, conducted themselves with class and dignity, but also they were extremely competitive and ruthless in all areas other than probably just sticking it in the back of the net. So yeah, I'm really proud of them. I'm really proud of their attitude, application, winning battles, and that we've set a standard now. My message to the players is you can't come, and it's not an FA Cup game. We're not here just to beat Eastleigh and then move on. It's we need to beat Eastleigh and then move on to the next league game. And we're going to have that every week. That is a massive effort for us to win that game. Don't get it twisted. It's not been a walk in the park with Eastleigh. So we're going to have that week in and week out. So the players have set a standard now, and they're going to have to live up to that. So I look forward to challenging them to do so.
It's been a very good day. Well done.
Thanks, mate. God bless.